Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse.
What's up guys, this is Alec. In today's episode we got a 911 call. Yes, this customer called me, he needs my help. We got an HOA carrying next door causing trouble. If you don't know what an HOA carrying is, well, let's talk about HOAs. An HOA is a homeowners association where you pay somebody to tell you what to do. If you want somebody watching over your yard, watching over your kids, your vehicles, your trash cans, you want somebody to tell you in general what to do in your own property, well, buy a housing an HOA. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm fixing that problem. How am I fixing it? Well, by planting trees. All right, so before we get started, guys, he's got a few issues here with the HOA. They keep complaining that he needs to have bushes in the front yard, and well, he actually does, but as you can see, they don't look like bushes right now. And the reason why is because a lot of plants, they are trimmed as trees, not bushes. But when you don't keep up with the trimming, well, they're gonna become a bush again, just like this guy's right here. So his question is, should he pull them and plant bushes, or what can he do about it? Well, as you can see, these plants right here are growing. He hasn't been in this house for too long, and usually once you fix the watering issues for plants that have been struggling for years, it's going to take about a year to 2 years for those plants to look nice again. And that's why these plants right here look like crap. Now, all he has to do is just leave them alone. And these plants right here, as you can see, they're suckering up on the bottom, and eventually in another year or so they're going to fill up the entire area. Now, usually plants that are bushes and they start coming back for whatever reason, the suckers will grow faster than the original tree. So if you have a plant in the ground and it keeps growing branches from the bottom and it's growing faster than the actual tree, that is why, because it is a bush, it's not a tree. Same thing over here. Now that one looks nicer than this one. So I guess if the HOA doesn't let and wait for the bushes to come back, I guess the thing that he can do is he can cut this off right here over there, so that way it looks nicer. And this is one of the problems when living in an HOA. So anyways, all he has to do is just water the trees and then time. And then she won't be able to look. Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Well,
That's crazy.
She literally installed a security camera at one of these spots and took pictures and videoed my yard and the neighbor's yard.
For what?
She wrote an 8-page letter to that neighbor right there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Complaints.
Complaints about what? His yard looks empty.
But you want to hear the craziest part too? Was that she complained about my backyard because I'm renovating and all that, so it does kind of look pretty messy.
But it's your backyard, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So HOA fixed that pretty easily under their statements. But
Okay.
with that, since I fought the HOA, she's demanding the HOA to send an apology letter saying that she never wrote that, and
Of course not.
that we ruined our friendship.
What friendship? There was no friendship to begin with. So this is his yard right here. As you can see, he's just starting planting. It's bare, no trees in the ground. But the main issue that we have is that balcony up there. You see that over there? Well, we got somebody watching over his yard every single day. He's every move. He's even afraid to come out in his backyard because, well, he has no privacy. So what I'm doing today is I'm planting 2 trees. The first one I'm planting is gonna be this pomegranate right here, fully grown. It's gonna get about 15 feet tall, so it's gonna give him some privacy. Now over here, we decided we're gonna put a bamboo right here, which is gonna be even taller, about 30 feet tall. And over here, I'm putting a pineapple guava. Now this bed right here, he's gonna remove. He's gonna get rid of it. But this pineapple guava right here is gonna grow just as tall, and we'll give him some privacy as well. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. The reason I picked these trees right here is because they're the easiest plants to grow. That one over there is a pomegranate, and if you ever kill a pomegranate in my area, you belong in the Hall of Shame, and you need to pick a different hobby. Damn! Because they're that hard to kill. Now the pineapple guava, it's very easy to grow, evergreen, full sun, full winter, but if you don't water it in the summer, it's dead. So that one, it's not one of those plants that will get you in the Hall of Shame if you kill. But he knows how to take care of plants. He's been watching my videos, and anyways, so let's get to it. So we decided to put this pomegranate right here, several feet away from the wall. This is about 5 feet away from this wall, simply because when most people plant trees in the ground, they never think about the future. They always think about what it looks like right now. And as the trees get older, guess what? That's when problems are going to arise. So we're putting it 5 feet away from the wall simply because it's gonna give the canopy of the tree plenty of space to actually grow out and fill this entire area. Because we don't want the canopy of the tree to grow past that wall, because even though the neighbor's trees are hanging over the wall, that's not a problem. But guess what's gonna happen as soon as his trees start hanging over the wall? HOAs. So that's gonna make it easier for him to actually maintain the tree and prune the branches. Now, planting trees in my area is very easy, guys. A lot of people think our soil here in the desert is terrible, it's dead, you need all kinds of soil amendments, but in reality, what I'm doing right now is exactly what I do with all my trees. I just dig a hole, and usually by digging the soil, I can tell how fast the soil is going to drain the water. So the main thing you need to actually pay attention to when planting trees in the ground is drainage. If you're not sure how fast your soil drains the water, dig a hole, like I'm digging right here, and then fill it with water. And if that water drains within 24 hours or less, then you can go ahead and plant straight in your native soil. No soil amendments required. If you don't believe me, well, you can check my channel, guys. I got a lot of trees in the ground, all tropical trees mainly, and growing in my native soil. No issues at all. And that's one of the main reasons I like making videos. So when people question me, I got proof. All you gotta do is watch my videos.
Now obviously,
let me see
is
that.
there a crown or anything on that pomegranate? You know how you can't plant past certain crowns or something? Is that a myth, or is that like...
No, it's not a myth actually. And the reason for that is because some trees, if you bury the trunk, they will actually grow roots out of it. Pomegranate will grow roots out of it. So you can bury this pomegranate all the way up here, it will not die. It will just grow roots out of it. Now if you do the same with a stone fruit, like a peach, a plum, they don't grow roots out of the trunk because it takes so long to root that what will actually happen is it will rot. You will get trunk rot. By getting trunk rot, it will cut the circulation around that specific area, and then obviously the upper canopy is not going to get any nutrients and the new tree will die. Back up. Any soil that drains the water is good soil, to be honest. And that's what I always tell people. If I can plant trees in this soil, and then, you know, I get a lot of questions from people in Florida or, you know, cooler states where when they dig the soil it's like all black like this, and they're worried about soil amendments, you know. Like, get out of here. If I can grow trees in this soil, any other soil in the US is way better than what I got here.
Fish emulsion.
Yeah. Like I did. So a lot of people like building a well around their trees. And personally, I do not do that in my area, simply because when you fill the well in the summer, and a lot of people just walk away and they think the tree is good for the next few days. It's not, because even if the soil around this root ball next summer is wet, that tree will not be able to drink that water because it will not have roots around it yet. So the main mistake people make in my area is building wells, flooding them, and then walking away for the next few days because everything looks soaking wet. And then the plant will still die because that root ball has no roots in the soil and it will dry out and die even with the soil around them being wet. That's the main reason I don't recommend wells for the first summer. Unless your tree is in a hill and you're trying to stop the water from running off. All right, so the next tree we're planting in the ground is this pineapple guava. If you want to learn more about this tree specifically, I actually got a video on my channel how to do everything about this tree, so go ahead and watch that one. But the reason we're planting this tree right here is because, like I said, we're going to be putting a bamboo plant right in the middle over there. That's going to take up the entire area. And well, we want the space clear over there for that bamboo plant. Now this pineapple guava over here is extremely low maintenance. All you gotta do is just water. It is a slow growing plant, but it makes up for that by being evergreen, and all you gotta do is just water. Perfect. Yeah, it's that simple.
It makes you think it's rocket science when you watch YouTube videos on it.
Well, the reason why is because they get you to buy stuff. That's how you sell things. By making you believe you need all kinds of stuff. That's what makes money.
Do you have shade-loving plants that you like a lot? Right there?
No, you don't have shade. Because remember, it's the summer that counts, not right now.
Shoot.
In the summer, any shade-loving plant will get destroyed over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
So,
Gotta do all the sun-loving ones.
yeah, you have no shade here. So
I
I know it's shaded right now, but not in the summer. That's when they actually counts.
yep, especially
Now, if it was like that all day, yeah, sure. But even 1 hour of sun in that area, actually not even 1 hour, 15 minutes, 110, 120 degrees, your shade-loving plant's dead. So the trees are in the ground, and as you saw, it's that simple to plant trees in the ground. All you gotta do is just do it. Don't overthink it. We didn't use any soil amendments, we didn't use fish emulsion, we didn't use sulfur, we didn't use anything. And guess what? These trees are going to live as long as he waters them. Now, pomegranate, even if you don't water it in my area, once they are in the ground, they are extremely hard to kill. Now, the pineapple guava over there, if he doesn't water next summer in the sun, yeah, it's going to die. So, but besides water, that's it. If you want to learn how to water your trees the first year in the ground, well, I got a video for that. Just check it out. If you want to learn how to water your trees after they are established in the ground, well, I got a video on that too, so check that out. But like I say, guys, our main goal today is to block that over there, because that's where the problem is coming from. And as you heard earlier, I guess we got lucky today. She even cracks the door open so she can listen to the neighbor in the backyard to make sure he's not talking about her. But anyways, guys, that's it. Super easy to do. How did this customer find me? Well, check this out, guys. You can join my Patreon account now. I get a lot of messages, I get a lot of emails, a lot of text messages, and unfortunately I'm not able to answer all of them. But if you really need help, if you want me to answer your question, you can go ahead and join my Patreon, and I will make sure to reply to all your questions. As always, if you like the video, don't forget to like it. If you haven't subscribed, well, what are you waiting for? And I will see you next time.